said that a journey begins with just one step. Learning English is a long, difficult journey. As difficult as walking all the way from China to England. You walk across the long length of China, seeing ahead of you the huge mountains of Kazakhstan. You carry on as the air becomes colder as you enter Russia. Maybe you pick up a quick glass of vodka in Moscow, and then you walk on past Warsaw, on and on through Berlin, as you smell the German sausage in the air. Your legs are tired and heavy, but the sound of accordion music wakes you up as you walk through the streets of Paris. But still your journey continues as you walk through the fields of Normandy, through the dark tunnel as the cars honk at you, and exhausted you crawl through the wet fields of England.
You sense something up ahead. A city. It's London.
You walk down the Mall as the crowds scream your name. Eventually you reach Buckingham Palace and the Queen of England is there to greet you. And you sit on her balcony, drinking tea and eating cakes as you speak to her in your perfect English. Well, it's a long journey, but it's possible. Once my English was a lot worse than yours, but I learnt English word by word, as you too will learn it. Hope to see you in my class. Bye-bye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's live stream. Is anyone here? I don't think anyone's here. I think I'm just talking to myself as usual. But I think I have a backstage guest waiting as always. VT, are you there? Ready to come on stage and join me? Or have you disappeared as well? VT, you can hear me? Let's bring on the VT. Are you going to put your camera on? Co-host is coming to us live from her house in a secret location. Hello, co-host VT. How are you?
Very good. I have been exploring the secret room in the house.
Secret room in your dad's house? Really? You didn't tell me about this? It was so secret that you didn't know about it before?
No, I knew that there was a room.
Oh, but you'd never been there?
No.
Oh, that's exciting. Do you know that book, The Secret Garden?
Yes.
Have you read that?
No, but
That has a fun house, which sounds like your dad's house, and it has loads of secret rooms, and it has a big garden, and a secret garden as well. Are you sure your dad hasn't got a secret garden?
No.
How do you know? Maybe it's so secret you just don't know about it.
It's not. It's in a big house. It's in a flat.
Okay. Well, he could have a garden a long way away. Just like hidden away. Oh, someone has arrived. Please say hello. Who is watching us? Could you see anyone in the comments?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so what are we doing today?
So today we are doing IELTS speaking.
IELTS speaking. Yeah. Do you want to we're not going to do the usual thing where I go on blah, blah, blah. Can you just give us a quick introduction for a minute? Tell everyone why they should study IELTS and why they should do IELTS speaking.
Oh, IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. The scoring system is from 0 to 9. And some people do just get certificate of English level, study at a university, or to get a job. Speaking is usually 15 minutes free pass. Listening is 30 minutes 4 parts, reading is 1 hour 3 parts, and writing is 1 hour 2 parts. And for speaking, we need to look at our fluency and coherence, our lexical resources, grammatical range and accuracy, and our pronunciation to make the answers right.
Well, that's a lot of information, but why should we do it? Why should we do IELTS and IELTS speaking? Did you say? I can't remember. There was lots of words.
Said some people do just to get a certificate of their English, to study at a university, or to get a job.
Sorry, yeah, I missed that bit. I was fiddling around with my papers, getting my paper and my pen ready. Yeah, so this is a good way of doing IELTS to improve your life. It will help you to study in a university in the English language, either in an English language country or just in a non-English language country on an English language course. So we're doing IELTS speaking today, which, as co-host told us, has 3 parts. Okay, we're going to start with the simple questions, and that's part 1. And then we're going to do what's called the long turn. Part 2, what's the long turn? Someone has said hello.
Yes.
Excited, and someone has come into the studio. How exciting. Who said hello?
Let me write.
You're writing to them, are you? Okay.
I think it's Jessica. Remember her?
I remember her.
Yes.
Do you remember her? Who's Jessica?
Well, I think we had somebody called Jessica.
Yeah, Daisy said something.
Oh.
Remember Daisy?
Oh, yes, I remember Daisy. So
yeah, what does Daisy say to us?
Hello, everyone. It's been ages since the last time we had contact with you. Nice to meet you again. We haven't.
I'm trying to remember the country, Daisy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somewhere in Africa. Where?
I just said thank you for Daisy for saying that I am shining.
I'm trying to remember. Sorry, it's not Uganda, is it? It's a country in Africa, I think. Jessica, have you disappeared? Jessica, are you ready to come on stage? Do you want to come with your microphone on or microphone? Sorry, camera on or camera off? Angola, sorry, yeah. Not very good at African countries. I only know a few of the famous ones. Yeah, Jessica, do you want to come on stage? Please answer in the private chat so we can decide if you want to come on, and then we'll bring you on. And if so, do you want to come on with camera or just your microphone on? Okay, yeah, we'll wait for Jessica to get back to us. So should we go into my classroom and have a look at today's questions? Jessica wants to come on. Should we come on and say hello to Jessica?
Okay.
Okay, add Jessica to stage.
Hello,
Hello,
Jessica.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Jessica. How are you?
Am I audible, sir?
Good. Yeah, I just heard it sounded like a motorbike behind you or something. Is that that's the road outside?
Have some sounds.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Jessica, are you in India or Pakistan?
Yes, sir. I'm your old student.
Yeah. You are in India. You moved from Pakistan.
No, sir. I lived in Pakistan, but I moved in India.
Yeah. Can you say which country is your favorite to live in, or is that too hard a question?
Indore, sir.
India. Okay. I haven't been to either of those countries. I heard they're very fun to visit. So yeah, IELTS speaking. I don't know what to do. Should we go straight into the questions, or do you want to do the IELTS quiz? Jessica, can you remember the how IELTS works?
Yes, sir. I remember.
Yeah, let me just get into my classroom. It always takes so long getting all of this stuff to work because it's quite complicated. Okay, so here's my classroom, and I've got the IELTS test somewhere hidden in my classroom. Where is it? Okay, VT, do you want to ask Jessica some questions about IELTS? See what she remembers.
Let me see my notes.
What did you say?
I'm just going to check my notes.
Can you see the question?
Oh, yes.
Can you ask the first question?
And 4, Jessica.
What does IELTS stand for?
Yeah.
Yes.
International English Language Testing System.
Oh,
That's
do you think
right.
she's right? Let's ask computer. Computer says yes.
Yes, good
Okay.
job.
Yeah. Next question, VT.
What is the scoring system?
0 to 9.
Yeah, good. Well, hang on. I'm being a bit slow now, aren't I? 0 to 9. Yes. And what is a good score?
From 6 to 9.
Oh,
8.
are you answering? I know you know the answers.
Sorry.
We have to ask our guests, don't we? Yeah,
Sorry.
6 to 9. Sometimes 5 is okay. Usually people want 2 plus. What's that? 6 plus, sorry. Vavara, can you ask the next question?
Why do people study IELTS?
People study IELTS to go abroad for study, get a job in another country, migrate to countries like the UK, Canada, or Australia.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Yeah, computer says, yeah. Also, you said to study, yes?
Go abroad for study, sir.
Yeah, a lot of people study. Some people just want the certificate to look good. Okay, what are the different kinds of IELTS tests, Jessica? Do you remember?
Yes, sir. General IELTS or academic IELTS.
Yeah, let's see. Computer says correct. Okay, VT, can you ask the what's the difference, VT, between general and academic?
For general, for people who want to migrate to another country, and academic for students who want to study at a university abroad.
Yeah, good. Okay, yeah, VT, can you ask the question to Jessica?
What is the format of the IELTS test academic version?
4, speaking, listening, reading, and writing.
Yeah, good. And okay, so let's focus on speaking. How many parts in speaking?
3 parts, sir.
3 parts. Good. Okay, we'll just quickly go through all the other stuff because we're not focusing on the other skills today. 3 speaking, 3 parts, 15 minutes. Listening, 4 parts, 30 minutes. Reading, 3 parts, 1 hour. Writing, 2 parts, 1 hour. How many of the parts have you done before, Jessica?
I didn't understand your question, sir. Could you repeat?
How many of the IELTS parts have you done before?
Sir, I didn't do any test, but I will think about test.
I mean, like practicing with yourself or with teachers or other students.
Yeah, I practice myself.
But which parts have you practiced?
I practice all parts, sir.
Oh, really? That's good. Okay, so here, listening, how many parts, VT?
4.
Yeah, sorry, Jessica, when I say VT is the co-host.
Yes.
Okay, just to let you know, but well done. Okay, so listening, yes, 4 parts, combination of monologues and dialogues. Okay, there's an example, listening paper. Reading, there are 3 parts. Okay, very difficult. 3 parts in 1 hour, 40 questions. Lots of special skills we have to learn for that, but we'll talk about that on another day. Because, yeah, writing, yeah, 2 parts, 1 hour. But the star of the show is speaking, 3 parts. Okay, we want to get on with it. We don't want to waste too much time. And we're going to start with part 1. VT, can you remind us what is part 1?
Sorry, sir, I forgot.
So, yeah, Vavara, VT, sorry, VT, that's Vavara.
Part 1 first is simple personal questions. Part 2.
Oh, so sorry, just Vavara, just part 1. We'll start with part 1.
Oh, it's simple personal questions about your day, life, and your hobbies.
Yeah, not too personal. They're not going to ask what is your address or what is the name of your husband. Just about topics like, yeah, your family, your hobbies, your interests, stuff like that. Yeah, so how long is a good answer length, VT, did we say? Remember? 5 seconds, 20 seconds, an hour,
20.
3 hours?
No, 20.
Yeah, about 20 seconds is good. Okay, remember the formula, answer the question, maybe give a reason if you need it, and some details. This is a good opportunity to practice different tenses. Maybe the question is in the present tense, answer in the present tense, but you can, why not throw in a bit of past simple and future simple, why not? So I will ask some questions to VT, co-host, some to guest Jessica, and I will do one at the end, just so you can hear a native doing one of these questions. Okay, who wants to start? Jessica, do you want to start today?
Yes, sir.
By the way, let's just see if anyone's around. If you want to come on stage, just tell us. Kong is around. I remember Kong.
Yes, I remember.
Co-host, do you have the StreamYard link to give people the backstage link? Can you put that in the comments, or do I need to do it?
No, I think you need to do it.
I can't even remember where I have it. Where did I put the silly thing? Jessica, do you have the backstage link?
Do you?
Do you have the backstage link? Remember the link you followed to get into where you are?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah, I'm a bit disorganized. Sorry. It's just somewhere on my computer. Let me quickly get it for us, if I can. Where is it? I think this is it. It's just https streamyard.com and then loads of numbers, letters and numbers and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put the link into the chat so people can come backstage. So this is backstage link. Okay. And there is, I think we have Gong around. I think Gong, Myanmar, if my memory serves me correctly. Okay, without further ado, let's get on it. Oh, we've got a question. Should we answer the questions? Portuguese is my official language. That's interesting. Didn't know they spoke Portuguese in much of Africa. What's the question? VT, can you read?
Mr. Band, from what level do you recommend taking IELTS?
Am I Mr. Band? I thought I'm Mr. Band X. Can anyone see my name?
No.
As in Band 10, like at the top level. I don't understand the question, Daisy. What level do you recommend? Do you mean what level of English should you have before you take IELTS? Yes. Is that the question? Can you clarify the question?
She means.
Jessica, are you on the Hello Talk chat? There's a question for you, Jessica. Are you on the Hello Talk group chat? Sorry, it's a bit personal. I should hide it a little bit. Let's get it off stage. Are you in the Hello Talk chat?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, yeah, just Daisy who sent was interested. Okay, let's get on with this. Lots of chitter chatter. Time for some action. Okay, so Jessica is going to start. Oh, there's the marking criteria. Okay, quickly go over them. Fluency, coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, pronunciation. Okay. So fluency, speak at a good speed. Coherence, make sure your sentences are connected to each other, make sense. Use good, lots of words, wide range. Use accurate grammar and lots of it, different advanced stuff. And say your words correctly. Do you have any hobbies or interests, Jessica? Or what are they?
Do you have any hobbies or interests? Yes. I have a lot of hobbies. I am a bibliophile. I want to learn many things. It is my interest, and I want to learn new vocabularies from many teachers. On the other hand, I want to work with native speaker because I want to change my accent. It is my hobbies. It is my hobby. Because I'm thinking in future, I want to move abroad. That's why.
There we go. Thanks. What did you think, VT? Was that a good answer from Jessica?
Well, there were some grammar mistakes.
Okay, but remember to say the good things as well. What did you notice with the grammar?
Well, I don't really remember where it was.
Okay,
But
try, but there was a small thing. But what?
Have instead of had.
Okay, sorry, I didn't notice that one. Okay, and a good thing, because there was lots of good things. Did she answer the question, give a reason and details?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she did. Okay, so you said you have lots of hobbies. You want to learn new vocabulary. You also want to work with native speakers. And some good vocabulary. Bibliophile. That's a fun word. The examiner will like that. Do you know that word, VT, bibliophile?
No.
Jessica, can you tell VT what bibliophile means?
Book lover, sir.
Yeah, good. Where did you find that word?
Sir, I'm interested in learning new vocabularies.
Yeah, good. Just a small issue. Vocabulary is an uncountable noun. Therefore, we cannot say new vocabularies.
Okay. New vocabulary.
Yes, uncountable. Can you see my writing in my classroom, by the way?
Yes.
But it is very small.
Are you using a phone?
Yeah, tomorrow I will use my laptop.
Yeah, it's true. I recommend, if you can, try and use a laptop. I've made it a bit bigger. Is it a bit better now?
Yeah, it's better, sir.
Yeah, my new plan, I think I'll try. I don't know if I'm fast enough. I'll try and write all of the words that students says so we can look at the full answer. Yeah. I don't know. On the other hand, with good vocabulary, I don't know if it was used entirely correctly. This is usually about contrast. I'm not sure if it was the right kind of contrast here. But it was good to try to use it. I'm trying to think of a good example of how we say it on the other hand. Yeah, but basically it was a good answer. It was good fluency. Okay, pronunciation was okay. I understood it. Okay, let's go on to you, V. By the way, I forgot at the beginning. The examiner should introduce himself and and ask for your name. I forgot to do that. I will do that for VT. Let's see. Any more comments? VT, any more comments?
Yes, Daisy has it.
So Daisy has given us more information about her question. Okay, so do you understand the question that Daisy was asking me now?
Yes, it means what level does she need? B1, B2?
Yeah, and we actually talked about this. Do you remember what they say, what level you should get to minimum before you study IELTS? Remember?
B1?
Usually they say it's B2 in all the books I read, which means upper intermediate. So it's not really for beginners at all. It's for people who already have good English. But I think you have very good English already. And yes. Daisy has given us her answer to the question. Jessica, can you read Daisy's answer?
Yes, sir. Learning different international languages is one of my interests, as I desire to travel worldwide in order to experience other cultures and become an international professional.
Yeah, that's good English, isn't it? All the grammar is correct and some interesting language. International professional. Yeah, obviously we can't hear the fluency or the pronunciation, but the answer written down looks okay. Okay, so I'm going to do the next person. Okay, so my name is Claudio Ranieri. I am your examiner for today. Can I take your name, please, miss?
Vavarity.
Vavarity. That's an interesting name. Okay, so we've done all the other stuff. Now we're going to do IELTS speaking part 1, which is simple personal questions. How did you become... Oh dear. So I have to ask you a double question because question 2 is connected to double question 1. So do you have any hobbies or interests, Vavarity? What are they?
Yes, I have quite a lot of hobbies of interests, but my favorite interest is music. And I like it very much and usually talk about music when somebody is asking what is my favorite hobby, because I like to sing and make my own music.
Yeah, not bad. Are you happy with your answer?
Yes.
What did you think, Jessica? Was Vavara's answer okay? Anything she could improve?
She improved a lot. I didn't find any mistake.
Just one small thing. You said I have lots of hobbies of interests. Is that what you said?
Sorry, just my.
What does that mean? Hobbies of interests.
Sorry, I saw that.
I mean, hobbies of interests.
Yes,
I mean, it's technically possible, but it's just a bit strange. It's
No,
not what anyone ever says. I think that. What did you mean?
I meant hobbies and interests. Sorry, just something happened.
Yeah, I thought you might have done. Yeah, so it's true. These strange things can happen when we're thinking about the meaning. Something weird can happen to our English, especially when we're nervous. Yeah, so just to we can make the language a bit more advanced. For example, can you give me a more advanced synonym or paraphrase of I like?
Enjoy.
Yeah, anything else?
Prefer.
Yeah, prefer is more about comparison. How about adore? That's a more high-level word. Have you heard of adore before?
Yes, I heard of door, of course.
Or you can say some phrases. I am into. You know that one?
Yes.
I'm really into. I'm a big fan of all of this stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Just to give yourself a bit of variation. Get to the higher levels. I'm a big fan of. Okay. Oh dear, half an hour gone already. What's the next? Oh, it's a double question, so I have to ask you this one. This is connected to question one. VT, how did you become interested in this hobby, which is music?
I became interested in this hobby because first I just heard that there were music schools all over the place, and I thought it would be interesting to go to music school because I liked making my own piano pieces and I like to make sounds and I thought if I learned music, I could be a professional singer one day, and I went to music school.
Yeah, good. I think that's enough. Are you happy with your answer?
I just got a little bit nervous.
Yeah, so yeah, it was good. Language, a small fluency issue. I think you usually speak faster. Is there a reason why you're speaking slower than normal today? Is it just because you're thinking?
Well, I don't think that's the reason.
What? Sorry?
I don't think that's the reason. I think just the reason is that I'm not in the mood today for speaking quite fast.
Okay, but yeah, because I know you can speak faster. I think if you speak like a proper native speed, then you'll get like a higher grade. But it was still okay. And there was one when you didn't know what to say. So that happens sometimes. What can you do instead of going and having a meltdown? Can you say anything?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me just think. Okay, or something like that. Okay, yes, and we can use a paraphrase of the original word or the synonym. The question is interested in. What could be a synonym or a paraphrase of interested in, Vavara? Remember, we talked about them before.
Enjoy, appreciate.
Yeah, I actually become interested in. Yeah, you might say you'd probably say into is the best one. I got into. I got into this hobby, or yes, something like that. Just an idea, just so that you can really impress the examiners with stuff. Okay, what happens next, VT? Can't remember. Okay, teacher is going to answer a question. Okay, so let me get my water ready so there are no frogs or gremlins in my throat. Okay, and Jessica, can you be the examiner? Hello, Jessica.
Hello, Jessica.
Yes, sir. I'm listening to you.
Okay,
Yes,
can you
yes,
be
I'm listening.
the examiner and introduce yourself and then ask the candidate for their name?
Yes, sir. I can.
Okay, when you're ready.
Mhm.
Okay, Jessica, so you are going to be the examiner. So number one, you introduce yourself with your name and then you ask for my name. Can you do that?
Okay, I can. Hello, my name is Jessica. I'm a graphic designer and I work with my husband from dawn to dusk. Would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Chris. Okay, you ready for your question to me?
Okay, same question or sir?
This one. This one.
Okay, what is there to do in your free time where you live?
Okay, so I live on the coast, in the south coast of England. So there are the usual activities to do, like sports. You can go to the gym and work out, but there are special coastal activities. So you can go swimming in the sea. You can go boating, I suppose. I never actually do these things in reality. And all the other usual things people can do: go to the cinema, go to bars, etc. Okay,
Good.
examiner Jessica, did you like my answer?
Yeah, I liked your answer. Answer was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, that's a fun word. Yeah, VT, do you know that word?
Yes.
Yeah, can you tell me about the different, how I did in the different categories, VT? Fluency, Lexis, etc.
Well, I think your fluency was good. You didn't stop like I did, and I think. Well, I'm
Did I
not.
answer the question? That's the main thing.
Yes.
Yeah, what did I say you can do in your free time where I live?
Well, you used some words like gym and pub and boating. Well, that's kind of, I think,
Yeah,
resource.
these are the special things because, like you, I think I live by the sea. You live by the sea also, don't you?
Hmm?
You live by the sea also, yes? VT?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. I don't think it's very, very difficult to be perfect. My fluency wasn't perfect, even though it's my own language. People still say, most people do. It's hard to try and remove these from your speech, but it is possible. Okay, I think we have to move on to the next section because we've spent quite a long time there.
The thing is, I want to answer it.
You want to do this one as well? Okay, we'll have to let Jessica do it as well. Jessica, examiner, can you ask this question to VT, please?
Yes. What is there to do in your free time where you live? VT?
There are quite lots of things to do in free time where I live. For example, there is a beach on which you can take a boat and swim near the coast, or there is a wood next to that beach where you can look at the porcupines. And also there is a hotel and has a gym and swimming pool in it.
Okay.
Good. I did that because it's probably enough. Remember, it's not the long turn. We don't want to talk forever. Were you happy with your answer, VT?
No, I was quite slow.
Yeah, your fluency will be a bit better because I know normally in real life your fluency is a bit faster. You're just not. You don't feel like speaking English today.
Yes, I did think it was because I was speaking slow. I had time.
Because you were what?
I think it was because I was speaking slow. I had time to think about everything.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? So it was good. Yeah, you answered the question. Lots of things to do. You can go to a beach and do beach stuff. You go to the wood and look at the porcupines. Do you know what a porcupine is, Jessica?
No, sir.
Have you heard the word before?
Yeah, I saw. I watch in videos, but I didn't see.
But you know what they are.
It was a hedgehog. I didn't mean even porcupines. I meant kind of hedgehogs.
Yeah, well, I was going to say they're kind of like giant hedgehog things, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. Sorry, Jessica, we'll skip that one for you just because the time is going, and I always end up not doing so much time for the later sections of this exam. So let's turn the page. Let's go to part 2. So Jessica, can you remind us what part 2 is?
Speaking part 2.
Yes. What is it?
Short speech with questions.
Yeah, the long turn. Okay, so we'll turn the page. You'll see some instructions. Okay, I will read them out, and we'll let you start. So Jessica can do this first, and then VT. So you need some tools to do this task. VT, what tools will Jessica need?
A pen and paper and a clock.
Yeah. So do you, a clock or a timer like this here? Do you see my timer here?
Yes, I'm trying to find mine.
Jessica, do you see my timer? Do you have a timer? Do you have pen and paper?
Sir, I'm using. Okay, I can.
Yeah, if you could get these, it would be perfect for the task. If you can't, just do the best you can. Okay, do you have the stuff ready you need for the task? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to get it.
Just one small thing, Daisy. Yeah, I've became interested, I've become. So present perfect tense, the main verb will be the past participle form. I've become interested. Okay, so let's get you ready, Jessica. I will read out the instructions, then I'll give you 1 minute preparation time. Okay, let me get back into my classroom. Okay. Oh, yes, you're going to zoom on to part 2 now. Okay, those are all the part 1 questions. Part 2. Okay, Jessica, I would like you to describe a river, lake, or sea which you like. I would like you to say what the river, lake, or sea is called, where it is, what the land near it is like, and explain why you like this river, lake, or sea. You have 1 minute preparation time before you will speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay. Start your 1 minute preparation time. You may write notes with your pen. Go. Five more seconds. Okay, Jessica, we would like you to describe a river, lake, or sea which you like. I'd like you to say what the river, lake, or sea is called, where it is, what the land near it is like, and explain why you like this river, lake, or sea. So try to speak from 1 to 2 minutes, okay? try and answer all the questions. I usually do a nice little introduction and finish at the end. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay, please begin.
River is like when we see river, so we feel sophisticated environment. I like all river, lake and sea, but I go to sit near lake. When I was child, I used to go near my school. So there was a river, and it was very clean and immaculate. It was near Port Giran, and I don't know what is the name, but it was near Clifton side. And I like when I used to get bored, I used to go that river side and enjoyed and savored a lot. And this river feels like when I used to go there, I felt very happy and elated. I used to think I should sit near that river and use mat to sit and eat at something near river. I like all river lake when I see all waves. So I feel, yeah, it is opulent and it is spick and span for everyone to expend time. So I am interested in enjoying to see river. I think I have done, sir.
Finished?
Yes, finished. I have no words. Yeah, finished,
okay.
Sir.
So there we go. Are you happy with the answer?
Vavara,
Jessica? Jessica, the question is to you. Are you happy with your answer, Jessica?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know. Okay, Vavara, you have your hand up. What do you want to say? Remember, sorry, before you start. Okay, so we give good feedback as well as
Yes, I want to tell that to Jessica. I have made some notes.
Well, thanks.
Well, it was mostly good, but I looked at the three big mistakes, and I think the mistake was that telling something, and then you suddenly stopped and started talking something and started talking about something else, and instead of saying the river, you said next to river instead of next to the river.
Okay, that's a small grammatical thing. I didn't notice that. Yeah, good. The article is needed, the river, yeah.
And the last thing was, I don't remember what it was.
Don't worry. Yes, a good little bits of feedback. Yes, it was mostly good, Jessica. This is a really hard task, isn't it? Have you practiced this before?
No, sir. It is my first time.
Did you never practice it in our lessons? Did we never do this?
Sir. I didn't describe river, lake, and sea. It is my first time to explain this topic.
Yeah, okay. I thought you'd practice with me. Yeah, it's hard. A lot of people have a disaster first time, and it wasn't a disaster. So we have to go through the task. Okay, did you complete the task?
Yes, I practiced myself. I didn't take class from any teacher.
Sorry, did you complete the task, this task, to talk about the river, lake, or sea you like?
No, I didn't complete, sir. It is my first time to complete river, lake, and sea this topic.
Okay, so you described, the first thing is you had to say what was the name of the river, and you didn't actually know the river, but you told us it was a river near your school from when you were a child. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Good.
No, sir, it was not correct.
Oh, sorry. What was this river you described?
I said it was near my school, but it was, I think, half hour distance I used to go.
Oh, okay. Quite near. Half an hour is quite near. Okay, but you didn't know the name. Okay. and you said where it was. Yeah, near your school. Okay, so it was near. It was a river near a lake, was it? I think. Okay, I'm not sure if you answered the question what the land near the river was like. Did you answer that question?
Well, I think she told about school.
So Jessica, did you tell us what the land was like near the lake, near the river? Sorry.
It was near Port Green. I told. I
Near
explained.
what? Sorry, can you say that word again?
It is the surname place Port Green. Port Green.
Can you spell that for me?
Yeah, it is P-O-R-T Port Grand, G-R-A-N-D. It is in Karachi.
Can you write it in the chat?
Yeah, I can write.
Okay, so that's the name of a place. Okay, but did you describe what the land is like? For example, if it's flatland or mountainous or beautiful, did you say that?
No, there was no mountains. It was just lake near Port Green.
So okay, but the part of the task is to say what the land is like. Yeah, so you can say it's a beautiful area near the lake, something like that. Okay, as part of the task to describe the land near the river. Okay, you did say why you like it. You say it's a good place for everyone to spend time. It's opulent. Yeah, so that helped, and that was an interesting word. VT, do you know that word opulent?
Yes, but Jessica has flown out.
Oh, hello. Oh dear, we've lost Jessica. I think that might be a small internet problem. Okay, so that was quite good for first time. It's a really hard task. Just some small things which Jessica and everyone can remember. Yeah, try. Oh, boop. What was that pop? Is that Jessica coming back?
No.
Maybe she's arrived backstage. It was a pop with Jessica arriving backstage. Let's get you back. Jessica, I hope you're ready. Hello.
Hello, Jessica.
Hello, Jessica.
Hello. We don't hear. We do not hear you. Oh.
Yeah, just an internet thing. If you can, I know it's really hard sometimes. Yeah, try and find the best internet place if you want to come on stage with us so close to your router, or go to someone else's house if they got better internet, and a place with find a nice quiet place. Yeah, just for everyone. Okay, and then it wasn't bad. There was really nice words, really good vocabulary, like opulent. Do you know that word, VT? Opulent?
No.
I'm trying to think of a good definition. I would say, I'm not sure if I've ever heard of a river or an area called opulent. It's usually like, I don't know, what would be described as a house, meaning I kind of luxurious, often like too luxurious. I just want to see what the dictionary definition is. Yes, something luxurious, showing wealth, abundance, and extravagance. So it's usually talking about sort of things built by people. I haven't heard of it talking about nature, but yeah, it could, if you're talking about the areas which are not just like the natural areas, it could work. But it's a fun word, and I like the way you're always using these exciting new words that you find, Jessica, and you usually use them well. So, you're back. You're back. Hello.
Yeah, there was a restaurant, and restaurant was opulent. That's why I used this word opulent.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't. Maybe I couldn't catch all the words you said. You just came back. We lost you for 5 minutes. An internet problem, was it?
No, sir. It was not internet problem. My phone battery ran out.
Oh dear. Well, a kind of technical problem. I see. So where are we? What was I talking about? Yeah. So remember, I just thought you kind of needed to answer more about what the land near it was like. Okay. But you said where, and good vocabulary. Also, what was the other good word? Immaculate. Yes. Do you know that word, VT? Immaculate.
No.
What does immaculate mean, Jessica?
Neat and clean, sir.
Yeah, and but not just neat and clean, perfect condition. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, to be honest, I think maybe you did say more of the task than I thought, because I couldn't fully understand all of the words that you said. but the fluency was good, and you could have spoken a bit longer. With VT, we like to give it a kind of presentation structure. We do with an introduction where we introduce everything and a finish at the end. I think VT, you're going to try and do it like that, are you? With a nice introduction and finish when you do it in a minute?
Yes.
Have you prepared for your presentation?
It's on my head.
You didn't take notes. I always recommend doing that. You didn't? No writing?
I can't do it.
You did, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe it's just because I've got a bad memory, but I think because they give you that advantage in the exam, I always recommend to take it. Though some people tell me that they don't. Let me just get my note paper ready for you. Okay. Just writing everything down. Land.
Can I start?
1 second. I'm getting my notes ready. Okay, so I'll read it out and then you will talk for between 1 and 2 minutes. So I would like you to describe a river, lake, or sea which you like. I'd like you to say what the river, lake, or sea is called, where it is, what the land near it is like, and explain why you like this river, lake, or sea. So you have between 1 and 2 minutes. Try and talk for 2 minutes. Okay, when you're ready, I will start the clock.
I am going to describe a river, lake, or sea I like. I need to tell what is the river called, where it is, and what the land near it is like, and explain why I like this sea. I'm going to talk about a sea next to my house, which I see out of my window. It is called the Black Sea, and it is in the south of Russia. The land near it is mostly beaches, rocks, and sand, but in Sochi, people like to put hotels right onto the beach, which leads to floods in the hotel rooms when the tide is coming in. And I like this sea because it makes a fabulous view out of my house. I've finished.
Okay. Are you happy with your presentation?
Well, I used some unusual words like tide.
Yeah, good. Did you complete the task first?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So you described, so you did a little introduction. It was about 20 seconds. And then you told us the place where you were going to describe is a sea called the Black Sea, which is a very famous giant sea in Russia. Okay. You said where it is. Yeah, you could have given more. You said the south of Russia. That's not bad. You could have given a bit more information just because it says 1 point. So you can, because it's, you can say maybe some cities it's near or something. I don't know. Or you can say the size, or roughly the size. Okay, then you said, there you described in good detail the land near it. You said it has rocks. God, I can't read my own writing. Beaches, sand, there are hotels, and there's good vocabulary talking about hotels which had floods and when the tide comes in. Did you know that word, Jessica, flood?
Could you tell me spell, sir?
Flood.
I listened.
I'm sorry, F-L-O-O-D, flood. Did you know that word?
F-L-O-O-D?
F-L-O-O-D, flood.
Yes, sir, I know. Flood, I know. Like
Yeah,
waves.
Yeah, when there's too much water, maybe from the rain or from rivers or sea. Okay, and then it has, so you said why you like it. I think you said because it has the sea near it and it has a fabulous view. But then one small thing, then you just suddenly stopped. It was a bit of a sudden finish, don't you think?
I don't think that it was a sudden finish.
It was quite sudden. So I like to do a finish. You usually do a finish for me, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Why did you suddenly stop at 100 miles an hour? Well, you just because you had like another 20 seconds. Okay, so you could have said something like, just my personal preference. There we go. So I've described a river near me. Sorry, a lake. The Black. Is it? Well, no, not even a lake. A sea. The Black Sea. Okay.
Yes, I see.
I told you where it was in the south of Russia, what the land was like, how it's surrounded by beaches and hotels, and why I like it because of the brilliant views there. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Why don't you go and visit it sometime? Just an idea, but some nice vocabulary. Good. I'm sorry.
I could have added about the dolphins.
Could have done, yeah. Dolphins are always fun. Okay, as usual, and it was good. I think it was good fluency here. It was a good speed. There wasn't really much and what was the other thing? I've forgotten. Pronunciation. Your pronunciation is always good. Do you have a pronunciation teacher?
No, I have only more.
You have only what?
Only your lessons.
Yeah, we haven't actually done pronunciation yet. Maybe we can do it. I think you just like copy my voice a little bit. I think because you sound. Jessica, do you think she sounds like she has an English accent now? VT.
Well, of course, I think.
I'm not sure because I hear you all the time. I don't really think about it. Jessica, do you think she sounds like it was a British accent?
No, sir, but I'm trying.
No, do you think Vavara, do you think she sounds like she has an English style
Vavara accent is amazing, sir.
Yeah, it's good. I think because we haven't done pronunciation practice, have we? You just naturally, because they say when you start at a very young age, you can get very good pronunciation.
Yes, I even know English better than Russian. I know more words because I started English before Russian.
Really? When did you start learning English?
In 2 years.
When you were 2 years old?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay. I remember you started your lessons with me when you were like 5, I think.
I think I was. It was just before my birthday. I was
So you were 5 or 4?
4, but when
we started lessons when you were 4. That's funny. Okay. Yes. Well, what did you do for your English lessons when you were 2?
Well,
just watch TV.
I watched TV and I had lots and lots of English books. And
you just read books. Yeah, a lot of the experts say a good way to start is with books, and then you move on to speaking. Anyway. We're speaking a bit too much, blah, blah, blah. What's the next part we're supposed to do?
Yes, part 3.
Teacher is meant to do his thing. So you're going to ask me, can you be the examiner? I might have a disaster here because I haven't prepared anything. I can't even think. So can you give me 1 minute, please, Jessica? Can you start the clock?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
My brain has gone all blank, like some kind of blank jelly, and I can't think of anything at all. Can you read out the task for me?
I've got the timer.
So, examiner, can you read out the task for me,
yes,
please?
Yes, sir. Yes. Describe a river, lake, or sea which you like. What the river, lake, or sea is called, where it is, what the land near it is like, and explain why you like this river, lake, or sea.
Yeah, so can you start the clock for 1 minute and then tell me when to start?
Now you can start.
No, sorry, it's 1 minute preparation time. Yes, are you starting timing me for 1 minute? Okay.
Yeah, you have 1 minute.
1 minute preparation time. Yeah.
$47, $45, $43, $42.
Okay, I can see the clock. Okay.
5 seconds left.
Okay, I'll try and talk. I don't really feel very confident about this one. Okay, so you're going to time me now. So as soon as I start talking, if you time me. Okay, I'm going to talk about a body of water which I like. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the English Channel. And so where this is, sorry, I'm going to talk about a body of water I like. I'm going to say what it's called, where it is, what the land near it is like, and why I like this place. So I'm going to talk about the English Channel, and it's mostly to the south of the country of England. And it goes mostly between England and France and continental Europe. Okay, and I live next to it. So it's actually about a minute's walk from my house. Okay, so what the land near it is like, well, there's lots of land near it. The land near my part of the channel is my town of Ramsgate in the county of Kent, which is nice, and it has beaches and sort of nice fields and stuff around, but all of the area by the channel isn't so nice. Other famous parts on the channel are Dover is a famous port town, which is not too far from where we are. So I like the English Channel for various reasons. Mainly I like it because it's close to me. I'm quite lazy. I can walk down there and get there in about a minute. And you can do all the usual fun things with seas. You can go swimming. Unfortunately, it's a bit cold, so you can't swim as much as you could the sea in Spain, for example. But you can sit in a nice cafe or a bar and look out at the sea. Another great thing about it is you can jump on the ferry boat and get over to France, or which only takes about a few hours. Okay, so that's me. I told you about body of water which I like, which is the English Channel. I told you where it is. I told you what the land near it is like, and I tell you why I like it, because it's close to me and I can look over at the channel and it's beautiful. There we go. Okay, any feedback on my presentation? Were we happy with it?
You had a problem with fluency when you.
Oh, did I? What was wrong with my fluency?
You kind of stopped.
Did I stop? When did I stop?
You stopped for 1 second.
Yes.
Just when you started.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite topic. I couldn't think of that much to say. Okay, yes. What about my task? Did I complete the task?
Yes, I think you talked about everything for well enough.
Yeah, my structure wasn't that good, was it? I started talking, and then I forgot to do my introduction.
Yes.
I like to do a nice thing. So I started like the beginning, and then I went back to the introduction.
That's what I was talking about.
That's not really fluency. That's more about structure. The structure wasn't quite right, was it? And yeah, maybe I waffled a tiny bit. Do you know that word, waffle? Waffle, you kind of talk without really saying much. A lot of people waffle, talk without saying too much. Okay, we should get on. It's been an hour already. We're going to go on to part 3. Can you stay with us much longer, Jessica?
Yes, sir.
And I know, VT, you start to get tired after a bit, don't you? Like one of those, the toy bunny rabbits, they run out of energy. And so we hope your energy doesn't run out. We'll just try and do another 15 minutes. That should be, we could even do it in 10 minutes, really, couldn't we? Part 3. Okay, VT, what's part 3?
Part 3 is hard discussion questions.
Yes.
And we need to be a little bit faster.
So it's difficult because you have to talk about topics in general, not just about you and your personal experience, but you can bring that into it. Okay, use your nice opinion phrases. And also the examiner will ask you a question about your answer. So it's not just like an interview. What's the good thing about part 3, Jessica? What makes it a little bit easier?
Part 3 difficult discussion questions, but we will have to difficult words. We will have to use difficult words for part 3 and discussion questions.
Yeah, it'll help you get a good score. But I mean, what I meant is what makes it easier. VT, do you know what I'm talking about? Or what can make part 3 a bit easier?
Yes, because it is usually connected with part 2. That's what I'm trying to
That's
say.
what I was thinking. I can't remember what this is about. So part 2 was about bodies of water, rivers, lakes, seas. Jessica, what do you think part 3 might be about?
No idea, sir.
VT, what do you think it might be about?
The same topic, I told you.
Yeah, I'm guessing it might be about bodies of water. It might not, though. Or it might be something similar. Let's have a look. Okay, so yes, examiner Jessica, can you ask the question? First question. Actually, I'll be the examiner. Okay, VT, are you ready for your question? We're going to do part 3 now. So this is discussion questions. We're going to talk about water-based leisure activities. What do people enjoy doing when they visit rivers, lakes, or the sea? Why do you think these activities are popular?
Are you asking me? Yes.
Yes.
At Sochi beaches, people usually take boats and have a ride on them, but most people don't do that because they're scared that other people on water motorcycles will come past and flood the boat. And people at Sochi aren't quite good at swimming. But some people don't visit the sea at all, and they don't like the sea. And that's why most activities at the sea can be shut down. And the fins are always moving.
Okay, are you happy with your answer?
Well, I could have done better, but it's good for us.
How could you have done better?
Maybe discussed why the people don't like the sea.
Yeah. Okay, did you talk about rivers, lakes? This is quite a hard question, rivers, lakes, or the sea. So you just talked about the sea, I think, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, which is fine. Okay, you started by talking about Sochi, though, didn't you?
Yes, it was.
Was the question about Sochi?
No.
So that's what I would say. Okay, so the question is about things in general. You can mention Sochi, but I wouldn't mention it first. Okay, I would answer the question generally first. Then you could give Sochi as a specific example. Yes. Understand? Yeah. So people enjoy doing these things when they visit rivers and seas. Blah 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 blah. For example, where I live, called Sochi, there is the sea, and we do that. Okay, and you answered why they are popular, didn't you? What did you say?
Well, I said these activities were popular because most, for example, boats, having a ride on boats, for example, most people at Sochi don't know how to swim.
Sorry, I didn't understand that word. Most boats have what?
No, most people.
Yeah.
Most people prefer boats because they don't know how to swim, and boats are very popular.
Okay, sorry. There was one thing I forgot to ask when you started speaking. You said usually boats have something on them. It sounded like wide. I didn't understand the word. Was it wide or wine?
No, I think no. I didn't mention anything about boats.
Right at the beginning of your answer, you said usually boats have something on them. You can't remember the word. It's just I couldn't understand the word.
Maybe I could have said something about the boats.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, remember, I recommend answering the question first in general, and then you can give your specific answer. Then you answered the question a bit. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, we're getting on for time. Let's do one for Jessica. Can you just remind Jessica VT of some thinking phrases? What are some good thinking phrases?
In my option, I think.
In my what?
In my opinion.
Yeah, not in my option. In my opinion. Good. I think.
Sorry.
Sorry, that's not a thinking phrase. That's an opinion phrase. So remember what do I mean by thinking phrase?
Let me think.
Yeah, like that. So sometimes, Jessica, the questions are difficult and you don't know what to say. So instead of saying you can say, "Oh, that's an interesting question. Let me think." Or you can repeat it back. What do people enjoy doing when they visit rivers? Let me think. And you get 10 seconds. Okay, are you ready for your question, Jessica?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you know it will be on the topic of water-based leisure activities, so you can start to think about that kind of stuff. Okay, Jessica,
Yes,
what
sir.
benefits do you think people get from the activities they enjoy in the water?
Could you give me just 1 second? I want to think. What benefits do you think people get from the activities they enjoy in the river? Okay, there are a lot of benefits when people go to the river. They enjoy many activities like horse riding, badminton, and other thing is make house to use salt. So we can't do it our home, but we enjoy activity when we go to the seaside. There are a lot of benefits. Sometimes we get bored, so when we go that places, we get elated, and we get happy to see this process, to see all activities, because some activities we can't at home, so we should get benefit from river.
Okay, are you happy with your answer, Jessica?
I think so, sir. Maybe yes.
Yeah, any comments, VT? Oh, hello? I can't hear you.
Sorry, I just turned up my microphone by mistake. She said that from a river, when she needs to say from their river.
Okay, a small grammatical thing. Yeah, okay, I think the English wasn't too bad, the fluency okay, but I think there's a small problem with meaning here. So what activities you can enjoy in the water? And you started talking about horse riding. Do people go horse riding in the water?
Not, sir. Outside.
Yeah, be very careful. It wasn't questions about activities by the water. It was in the water. So these are like water sports. And it's true, I have seen horses in the water, but I don't think that's what you meant, is it?
Yeah, sir, we enjoy horse riding in the water.
You actually ride your horses in the water where you live in India?
But not a lot of water, a little bit.
It's not normal. I don't think the horses like it. I have seen them, but they don't stay much. So really, I think, Jessica, the question was about water sports. You gotta be careful. Yeah, someone has their hand up. VT, yeah?
I want to answer this quickly.
You want to answer, okay, yeah. So no more swimming horses. Although there is a water polo. No, water polo is not with horses. There's polo with horses, but water polo is not with horses. Anyway, I'll try again. But yeah, good techniques. Also, Jessica, you said, yeah, let me think, and you repeated the question back because you had to think. Right, VT, what benefits do you think people get from the activities they enjoy in the water?
Wait, before I answer this, what does benefits exactly mean?
You don't know what benefits means?
Well,
I thought we've talked about this word before.
I'm not sure what it exactly
means. It means good things which help you, kind of a synonym of advantages.
Yes, that's what I thought. So, for example, people at the beach in the sea, they can learn to swim. And most people in Sochi, they live in hotels which are next to the seas, and there might be floods there. And if the person knows how to swim, it will be much I forgot the word.
Much better
Yeah,
than if they couldn't swim.
much easier to save themselves, because most people die from these floods because they don't know how to swim.
That's an interesting answer. Not an answer I expected. You think people can learn to swim, which is good, and it can stop them dying in floods because they'll be good swimmers.
Yes.
Yeah. So what? Okay. So I'll be the examiner. So in real life, the examiner will answer your question about your answer. Oh dear, Jessica's disappeared. I saw you. Okay. So does that happen a lot? Have you heard of people in the news dying in floods near where you live?
Well, remember I told you about Adler?
Who?
Adler.
Oh, is this kind of a park or something? Or
No,
place?
it's next to Sochi, a part of Sochi. But
yeah, you did actually. Yeah.
Said that it was a kind of a city. And most of the hotels are next to the sea, and in the news, mostly when the winter changes to summer, there are floods there, and everything is flooded in Adler.
And some people die, sadly, in the floods, do they?
Yes, because the hotels are right on the beach. It's very strange.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, I will try and answer this question, I think. I'll try and give what I think would be a more common kind of answer. Okay, examiner, can you ask me this question, sorry?
I think I need to be the examiner.
Jessica. Yeah, I think I meant you. Hello, Jessica. Are you back, by the way?
Strange.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are here.
Yeah. Okay. Can you ask? Okay, we'll get VT to be the examiner. Can you ask me this question?
What benefits do you think people get from their activities they enjoy in the water?
That's an interesting question. What benefits could people get from the activities they enjoy in the water? Let me think. There's different activities you could do in the water. I mean, me personally, I've done swimming before in the water, and I've done rowing in a big boat. Okay, and what benefits you get the health benefits of swimming in the water. It can improve your cardiovascular system. And rowing, for example, can improve your cardiovascular and strengthen your body and make you stronger. Other benefits, I suppose, swimming, it could be, you could get this social enjoyment from it. If something you can do with your friends. And rowing, you can join a rowing club and make friends that way. So I've talked about both health benefits and social benefits, which people can get from water activities, talking about personal experience. Okay, that's enough of that. I've had enough of all the water. I've got one more thing to do before we finish. Do you remember the last thing we usually do, VT? Hello?
Yes.
What's the last thing we usually do? I'm sorry?
Summary of all we did.
Oh, God. No, not that. I was just going to do the idiom game. Remember the idiom game?
Yes.
So an idiom is a expression used in English which are often difficult to translate into another language. So they're good for IELTS. If you can use them correctly, the examiner will be happy. Can I find it? Where is... Here we go. We did this last time, so we'll just remind ourselves. Jessica, do you know this idiom?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's this idiom?
I don't.
Not sure. Hello, Jessica, can you hear me? Okay, so is
My
it
voice is clear.
under the rain, under the weather, or weather over me?
Under the weather.
Let's see. Computer says correct. What does it mean? Does it mean I feel angry, I feel wet, or I feel ill?
I feel ill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Can you tell me about time when you were a little under the weather, Jessica?
2 months ago, I was under the weather.
I was, yeah, often we say I was a little under the weather. Okay, you felt a bit sick. Good. This is today's idiom, VT. I've got a new one. Oh, yeah, here's an example. Can you read the example first, VT?
Dad drank a bit too much wine last night, so he's feeling a little under the weather today.
Yeah, like usual. Okay, new idiom for you. Okay, VT, can you guess this one?
I don't see. Oh, here. Piece of cake.
Let's see what your options are. Is it cake time, a piece of cake, or let them eat cake?
A piece of cake.
Okay, correct. And what does it mean?
I think something good or something. And I think there's even an idiom.
Okay, does it mean it's tasty, it looks good, or it's easy?
I think it's easy.
Computer says, oh, I forgot to stick it in. That's stupid. Is it on the next page? Yeah, it's easy. Okay, a double page. That was funny. Yeah, it's easy. Did you know this idiom, Jessica?
Yes, sir, I know.
Here's an example. I studied IELTS with a Mr. Chris teacher, so my IELTS exam was a piece of cake. Okay. VT, can you give me another example sentence using a piece of cake? What is something which is very easy? Is speaking English a piece of cake for you?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking English for me is a piece of cake.
Good. Did you know that idiom, or is it a new idiom?
I have books with idioms.
But did you know this one?
Yes, I knew this one.
But you forgot it. You forgot it because when I asked you, you weren't sure what it meant. Were you?
No. You
Okay.
had not asked me about this one.
I just asked you today, just now, and you weren't sure about what it meant. But you got it eventually. Okay. So, yeah, that's the end. I'll just quickly do a recap because I can't be bothered. I'm a bit tired now. I have a lesson in 30 minutes, I think. So today, yeah, we just did an introduction to IELTS. We talked about all the different parts of the exam, why people did it, and then we practiced it ourselves in class with myself, co-host VT, and our guest star Jessica. But also some students contributed from the comments. We did part 1, simple personal questions. We did part 2, the long turn or the presentation, and part 3, discussion questions. Then we finished with the idiom game. Everything's done. Thank you, Jessica, for coming. I hope you found it useful today.
Yes, sir, I enjoyed a lot.
Yeah, please come again. I will put information up. I put information on Hello Talk about new live streams, and I also put information up on YouTube. Do you get the YouTube notifications, Jessica?
Yes, sir.
So we might do a grammar live stream next week, mightn't we, VT? You're going to help me make one?
Yes, sir, I will come.
Oh, you want to help me? I meant Vavara is going to help me do a future perfect. But if you have any ideas, send me a PowerPoint. Yeah, so VT, you're going to do a future perfect one, maybe next week.
Yes, I think.
I'll probably do another IELTS one just because they're quite easy for me to do. Okay, we're going to have to finish it now. Everyone's got things to do. Okay, so thanks to everyone. One more time, Jessica, Vavara, and thanks to Daisy and Mr. Kong. And VT, can you say bye to everyone?
Yes. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everyone. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Over and out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Over and out.